Papa Squat, coming at ya. Hey, I'm back doing this live. It's Sunday night, about 9:24. Wow, that's late. But I had a good time. Actually, went to my friend's lake house again. I don't have a lake house, but that was a great time. Had a really good time. Went with my new girlfriend and her daughter. Yes, I date people who have children, and that's so weird. I mean, that's been true for a while, but it's still very strange to come into somebody's life who has kids and come into their kids' lives and know, like, I'm not their dad. Who the hell am I to them? But I try to be nice. Oh, and she's such a sweet girl. Anyway, I got a bunch of music to do. I'm not sure I'm going to get through all of this, but some people, since I was gone all weekend, there's a lot of messages and a lot of people sent in suggestions, and a couple of people before I left contacted me and said, hey, you need to do this song. I sent you some money. I really want to see. And yes, I said I would do it. Now I have to actually do it. So one song I'm not sure about, but we'll get to that. I'll deal with it then. And this, however, is from somebody. Let's see, who sent this to me? This was, in fact, sent in by It Gets Worse. And I think It Gets Worse or Lit Gets Worse, I'm not sure, is actually this creator. The song here is called Felt This Way and came out just 4 days ago, and it is ambient. Does he have no other tags on here? And but the artist listed underneath is tunnaaOnee, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or if it's one E. I don't know. I'm sorry. And let's jump into this. I'm curious about it because I love listening to music from people who are subscribers of the channel and say, I would love to hear you listen to this, because it is just really cool to do. And it was also really fun because I just saw in the comments a few minutes ago that somebody liked the track from garbage. I just looked at it and now I can't remember the name. It was just one from the other day. No, not that. Dial the Star. And also Dial the Star, if you are watching this, I fixed the typo in the name of your song because I had Dial the Start. That wasn't right. But somebody said, I like your stuff and I want to work with you. And I was like, that is so cool. So I hope something comes of that. Let's jump into this. tunnaaOnee, or It Gets Worse, or Lit Gets Worse. I'm sorry. I don't know because it's written a couple of different ways here. It's a one. It gets worse. Ah, okay. It does get worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse, and then it gets better. Felt This Way. 2 minutes, 35 seconds of some ambient music. Oh, hello, kitten. He's so glad I'm back after 2 or 3 days away. Let's go. I can't See, and I get totally 80s experimental, alternative, emo-y kind of feel from this. Trying to think of a band. Well, kind of The Cure, a little bit. But obviously much more electronic than The Cure was, and they were pretty electronic already. And I like it so far.
I've just been killing, chilling, killing. How's your life going? Terrible fucking wrong. I hate the whole thing. How many drugs you off right now? 3. And what are those 3? Perk. Are you proud of that? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm about to die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't got no conscience. I don't know what's going on later.
Wow. Wow. So the lyrics are down below this, and I just want to read through some of it. But first off, I wish I knew exactly what name I should be addressing you by. So if it's It Gets Worse, or if it's tunnaaOnee, whoever you are, I listen to this and I see it written out, and the lyrics tell me that you really want help with some stuff. And even it sounds like the recording in here of the phone call might be to some kind of hotline. And stick around, please, for one thing. It sounds like in the music you're trying to hide the fact that you're asking for help, but then the lyrics are printed right down below, so they're there so people can read them. So clearly you're telling me you want some help, and you're doing what you need to. You're getting that stuff out of your body, which is good. You're putting it into music. And even if you are on some drugs, which is what was said in that phone call, and I don't know if that's you, I don't know if that's just a sample, I don't know, but the song overall is talking about rip my dog, right? Rest in peace, my dog. And I don't know if you mean your actual dog or if a friend of yours died and they died alone. And then you're thinking about giving up, a bunch of other stuff that really just is not positive thoughts, right? And I get that. And just the name, It Gets Worse. You are correct. It does get worse. It gets worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse, and that's what I was saying before the song even started. It's things go up and down, and if things are always down, that's not right. And that doesn't mean that it's anything wrong with you. It means there's something wrong with your brain chemistry, or your brain chemistry is messed up because things were done to you, and your brain had to react in some way to make you survive, to let you get through it. And I really hope that you get some help, because this is no one is always sad and negative, and life is not always bad and shitty. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that it's not ever like that, because it absolutely is. The shitty, terrible things will happen in your life, and you have to deal with them one way or another. And in some cases, you can do it in a healthy way. It might just be like, oh, that doesn't bother me at all. And in some cases, it might really affect you and do very negative things for you and make you feel like shit. But I should say, it should go away over time, and you might reflect back on it and feel terrible about whatever that situation was, but that feeling should not maintain forever. I mean, think of it like a musical note, right? Nothing sustains forever and ever and ever. It just doesn't. It can't. And if your brain is doing that to you, it is lying to you. You don't actually feel that way, or at least you shouldn't be feeling that way. That stuff should go away over time. So I know you sent me another song, and I'm going to listen to that too. I thought this was actually super cool, and like I said, it had kind of a 80s emo-y sort of feel, much more electronic, super honest, super personal, again, assuming all of this is actually true, super revealing to me, and I think you have something here. I think this is a really cool thing that you're doing, and the fact that you wanted me to listen to this, and you know that this is going to go out to, now what are we, 11 people short of 14,000 subscribers plus whoever just happens to stop by. um, Go ask for some help. 988 if you're suicidal, or if you just want to get some resources or whatever, because this song makes me think you're thinking about it, and I don't like to hear that. And I don't mean that in a you shouldn't do that sort of way. I mean that in a it concerns me, and I hope you do get some help, because man, I thought this was really cool and different. This isn't really like anything that I've heard, and that's pretty impressive. So I would like to have you stick around to make music for me to listen to. I'm so selfish. So yes, you are right. It gets worse, but it also gets better. And send me some more music, man. I'm waiting for it. Papa Squat, checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share, and give some comments, feedback, some love. Go check out his SoundCloud page. I'm going to put a link to it here. And we've got another song coming from them tomorrow. In the next couple of days, because I've got a bunch of stuff to do. So I may do it tomorrow. I may do it the day after, whatever. After? The day after. That's how I talk now. That's it. Have a good night. I'll be back with more. Bye-bye.